Workout Wednesday! What's going on with ya, big dog? And it is Workout Wednesday. I hope that your day phenomenal. But if it isn't, don't let what happened at the beginning of your day ruin the rest of your day. One thing that I want to talk about for Workout Wednesday is something that not a lot of people do, and it is extremely important, especially if you're trying to get them gains. Resting. That's right. Actually resting, getting sleep, closing your eyes, not doing anything. Yeah, that's important. During these rest periods, your body is actually given time to be able to recover and become even stronger. But if you never take a rest period, then you never get to become stronger. And then I'm pretty sure, as you're probably experiencing right now, there is a ton of side effects for not getting enough proper rest. I strongly suggest that you get at least 6 to 8 hours of sleep, but sometimes I'll be a Snorlax, I'll take 10. One thing I know the entire Yu-Gi-Oh community is sleeping on right now because they think
it's a Tier 0 format. Tournament Day 0. The only 2 decks.
And today I will be dropping a ton of information onto you. These decks, I promise you, they are going to be at your locals, regionals, and possibly even a YCS level. You need to watch out for these decks, or you might want to look into one of these decks. It might be the deck that you want to play. Of course, I will be uploading some of these deck lists on my Patreon as a special thanks for helping me pay my editors. Without further ado, let's talk about the next top meta Yu-Gi-Oh decks. The first strategy I want to bring to your attention is a strategy that got some insane support from Photon Hypernova. Gishki was often just reserved as a loop deck that can rip all of your opponent's cards out of their hand, but was extremely casual and didn't really have any plays after that. But boy, post Photon Hypernova, it got the sauce. You would have to say easily, what are you doing? If you're not playing Gishki or don't know about Gishki inside of Photon Hypernova, the 4 new cards that it's getting is insane. 2 of them in Gishki Grim and Focalization allow you to be able to get important Gishki cards to your side of the field, but we're not even done there. The Gishki strategy has always been ridiculous. There's even a Gishki monster that allows you to be able to search monsters as long as it's summoned, and it's not once per turn. And it's a level 2, my friend. It's a reason why a lot of players are talking about mixing Gishki with Sprite, is because not only is the new one a level 2, the old one's a level 2, and you get infinite resources. But even as a pure deck, Gishki can be insane. The new Gishki Ritual monster allows you to be able to negate the activation of an opponent's monsters and then shuffle it into the deck. My friend, what was that tier limit card you were trying to use? No. I'm not letting you get any effects. Back to the deck you go. And the new Ritual spell card allows you to ritual summon a Gishki monster to your side of the field by tributing monsters on your opponent's field. What in the actual... I didn't think that Konami would hit the nail on the head when it came to Gishki support, just like I might just be eating my words when I say that Valance is actually an incredibly powerful deck. Now, Valance has currently been doing extremely well in this particular format right now. It has a ton of tops, and there's a couple of reasons why. One is because Valance is a degenerate FTK deck. My guy, Konami, my friend, my buddy, my pal. You let FTKs happen again? I'm not gonna cap, there's actually quite a few FTKs running around inside of the format, so Valance having one doesn't necessarily surprise me because Pendulum decks are versatile enough to do it. This particular Valance FTK isn't really anything special, being able to special summon Cyberstein to your side of the field and then turn it to Psychic, then equipping a Telekinetic Power Well to summon 3 Blaze Bombardment to Phoenix Dragons will essentially win you the game. But the difference between Valance and the FTK decks that use this particular FTK to win is that Valance is actually incredibly skilled at going second and can change its engine depending on the situation. It's been making tops with without the FTK variant as well. It's getting even more power with its new fusion card from the Photon Hypernova set, allowing you to be able to switch cards in the main monster zones and then destroy cards on the field when a main monster is switched. It's a very powerful deck coming into the format, and I would not sleep on it. Another strategy that just gets better, my friend, because it was already doing good to the last format, is Sword Soul. Friends, I am one with the warrior now. On my ankle. I don't know how one of the most athletic people you know has fallen on their ankle while doing nothing, but I do know that the support for Sword Soul is a little stronger than when people are giving it credit. The new Sword Soul Dragon of the Abyss is actually a secretly good Yu-Gi-Oh card. It can summon itself when a monster is banished. My friend, have we been in the same format?
Everything vanishes.
And then it allows you to target a field spell as well as a card on the field or in your opponent's graveyard and banish them. Ironically, having the ability to get rid of a field spell card couldn't come at a better time, with decks like Kashtira and Tearlament having some of the best field spells in the game, as well as it being a 3000 chunky boy. He's actually going to be a pretty hard card to be able to get rid of. Sword Soul is easily a deck that is slated to be a contender because it's doing so well right now. It only gets more support and more opportunities in the future. Now, if you haven't caught on, I have tried my best not to say decks like Labyrinth, Plunder Patrol, or Despia. We already know that those decks are going to be insanely good, but if you don't, allow me to give you a brief synopsis. Labyrinth Mommy Milkers! Seriously, guys, Labyrinth Mommy Milkers, like the merch is milking here. It's a deck that can play into the meta ridiculously well because a lot of decks in this meta require monster or graveyard interaction, and that's something that this deck can go without and still steal so many games. I'm actually planning on making an archetype analysis of Labyrinth. If you want to see it, go ahead and let me know down below in the comment section. It's gonna be too strong. Plunder Patrol is ridiculously good, and if you want to know more about it, I actually did make an archetype analysis on. By the way, go ahead and check out Archetype Analysis, the best series in the game. Go ahead and check it out. Check it out right now. Check it out right now. The deck built on being able to special summon monsters with different attributes and gets its new Plunder Patrol ship Jord that completely changes the game. I mean, I wouldn't actually be surprised if Top Deck TJ actually got a top using this strategy. It could happen, but don't hold your breath. And of course, Despia, Albaz, Branded Bestial, whatever you want to call it, this deck is getting ridiculously insane with the new Bestial support, as well as some other cards that just make the deck explode. This deck is no longer just summon Mirror Jade to your side of the field with Brandon and Red. The deck has so many other fusion options. I can't wait to be able to showcase you how powerful this deck can be. Of course, if you think that I missed a particular strategy, go ahead and let me know down below in the comment section. Let me know how powerful you think that strategy is and why. But to finish this up, if there is one last strategy I wanted to talk to you about that I think will be the next Yu-Gi-Oh meta, my guys! This deck, my guy, oh my god, everyone knows how I am a fan of insects. That's because I like to inject myself into your mama so she can insect herself to our family. Welcome home, son. Dude, don't put that one out. Smack you if you put that one out. Insects, my guy, have gotten dummy powerful and players have not been paying attention to. You can say, hey, my insect monsters will finally rule the world. Playing homage to Revel Underwood is the perfect great insect, which allows you to either fusion summon it by using a level 8 and 7 insect monster, or by tributing an insect monster with 2000 or more defense with an equip card. My God. My brothers in Christ, have you read Insector Bicofalena? Not only can the perfect great insect not be destroyed by battle, once per battle phase, if there is a field spell, you get to destroy all monsters your opponent controls. Weevil, I don't remember you having cards like this, but if you're gonna send pollen and dust this way, allow us to dust off some of the other meta decks. And if you thought that that wasn't enough, another card in Tree Crown Armor Power Beakram can be special summoned to the side of the field by banishing 3 insect or plant monsters from your graveyard and doesn't activate. Rukelos, my friend, I think you met your match. This card's chunkier than you and it's ready to kick your ass. It also says your opponent can't activate monster effects in response to your spell and trap effects. And then casually, this card says once per turn, you can destroy all face-up monsters on the field for the exception of insect and plant monsters. I'm still trying to figure out what is up with insects and destroying all monsters now, but now they do that. Overall, I think that there's a ton of Yu-Gi-Oh strategies that got support from Photon Hypernova that you need to be watching out for, and this is just the creme de la crop. Once me and TJ go to sneak peek and actually get some more cards, the duel challenge will start. He doesn't stand a chance because not only do I know about these cards, you do too now. Of course, if you want to see more amazing content, be sure to check out these videos. And if you want to see my boy Casual Cali for more casual content, be sure to check him out too. And I'll catch you on the next video, big dog.